I said, what's happening, everyone? Yo, welcome in, man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome in and welcome back. What's happening, everyone? How was the weekend? We haven't been on since last Thursday. That's okay, man. We're back. We are back up in here. Let me get a couple things set up here, and we'll get right to it, dude. There's no reason to not hang, you know? Yo, welcome in. Good to see you again, dude. Guys, as a reminder, you know we are streaming everywhere you can stream. So if you like watching in the full view, feel free to switch over from TikTok, but obviously you guys watch however y'all want to watch. Let me get my chat pulled back up. There we go. Yo, welcome in. Good to see you. So I say welcome back. We're just hopping on, guys. You know we stream a little late today. Stream at 5 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We stream at 9 on Wednesdays. So yeah, we're up in here. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm getting old because there's a tool that I want on Facebook Marketplace, like a power tools, no power tools, on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm waiting for this guy to message me back so I can go snag it. That's how I know I'm getting old. It's a lawn tool, if you must know. All right, I know. Guys, we're also on Discord as well now. We just popped that up not too long ago. Got a handful of people in there, so we'll be chatting about whatever you guys want to chat about, whatever y'all's heart desires. But, whoa. Yeah, man. Should we just get this show on the road or what? Stop messing around? I'm thinking so. Like I said, we are streaming everywhere everywhere you can stream. But let's just hop in, dude. Let's quit wasting time. Y'all feel free to hang out on whatever platform you enjoy. Guys, I have a smoothie here, and a homemade smoothie. I was kind of limited on supplies. It is mediocre at best. It is mediocre at best, but that's okay. Also got people trying to trade me players and freaking trying to trade me people in fantasy football. All right, let's see where we're at, you guys. Last time we were here was last Thursday. This weird guy here. Get out of here. I don't think I can do anything about that. Oh, no. And I remember exactly where we were at. We were out of logs, but we were working on building our bridge to Terabithia. Over... There's our house, over the waterfall. We're working on building our bridge. Our bridge is going to go to our Tower of Power up in here. We're going to finish that today. There's our tower. And, yeah. So our bridge is going to go from there all the way over to there. And, once we get it over there, we are going to work on a new cabin. We haven't decided what it's going to be. But we will figure it out. Once we get over there, we'll kind of figure out what kind of style cabin we're looking for. Heck yeah, dude. Hit me up with some likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll be taking a look at that and going from there, man. But first, unfortunately, we got some gosh dang chopping to do, dude. I didn't realize I didn't have any... freaking logs. I got a bunch of logs down there. Maybe I'll steal some. Let's see. Oh, actually, this isn't even the way I want to go. That's okay. We can take a ride over to our tower. It kind of looks like our bridge is just floating, eh? Yep. Oh, no, I can't. I need to take... I forgot I need to take all this out, although I may just leave it for right now until we finish the bridge. Let me go downtown, you guys. We're going to go all the way. Actually, you know what? Screw going the long way. I mean, dude, we've got a... we do have a glider, after all. Some bad dudes at those camps, too. We'll have to watch out for them. Bad dudes. Okay, let's just... Yo! Right as I hit that, my chair went down. Okay. So, I would like to figure out a way to get logs up there, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Son of a gun. Okay. I got all these logs, but I really have no use for them. I can run a new, I guess I could run a new, what's it called? We could probably run a new, what am I trying to say here? We need to run a new zip line. That's what it is. Actually, let's leave that one for now. So we're gonna, here's what we're gonna do. First, let's drink some Colky Cold Hard Cola. Get a little bit of energy up. Then I'm going to take this zip line down. We do not need it no mo. I'm not sure why I did that in the first place, but oh well. No need to worry. So what we'll do now is we'll just shoot this right here, and we'll walk it all the way back up. That's what we got to do. Magic Man, thanks for the likes, my guy. Thank you for the likes. We'll be up to 100,000 in no time. But anyways, so yeah, we'll keep working on that bridge today. We'll send some logs up from our other logs, and we'll keep going. Nothing really that crazy today, guys. But, yeah, how was the weekend for everyone, man? I'll tell you what, I was, dude, did I get anything crazy this weekend? I didn't really get anything crazy this weekend, but I am planning to go to, opening day this week. Me and my buddies like to take off work for it every so often. And we're definitely doing it this year, man. It's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be a blast. I love me some opening day for baseball. Other than that, dude, I think that's like all the craziness I have going on right now. You know what? Over the weekend, we had talked to a few of you guys that are in my other stream. We were talking about making fajitas, and we certainly did make some fajitas. They were delicious. It was Fajita Friday, baby. Oh, you know what else? I went and saw. We went and saw that new movie, freaking Project Hail Mary. It was solid, man. I enjoyed it. I went in completely blind. Completely blind to the movie. I had no idea what it was about. Not even a little bit. Like, essentially, like all I knew was that it was a space type movie. You know, guys, I'm realizing this is probably not going to work. I'm gonna have to. Like, that's not going to work. The only thing I knew is that it was a space type movie, and but I was pleasantly surprised. I won't like spoil it, but I liked it so much that I started reading the book. Actually, correction, because there's something we really got to talk about here. I'm not reading the book. I'm doing the audio book. I'm reading 2 other books right now, so I didn't feel like starting a third one. But like, the real question is do we consider, as a human species, do we consider an audiobook, like, do you accept it? Thanks, Mystery Man. Appreciate it, buddy. Do we accept it whenever someone says they're reading a book, but they're really listening to an audiobook? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, no one's going to crucify them for it or anything, but is that something we really accept? On that note, I am reading... I am listening to the audiobook for Project Hail Mary, and it's been really good so far. I'm about 4 chapters in. So yeah. Yeah, I will say this, like, I started going back to the gym today. I know you guys could already tell. And it's great for, like, I don't really like it like when I'm working out, like, but whenever I'm like walking or running, it's pretty nice. And honestly, someone had actually suggested to me that this audiobook for this specific book for Project Hail Mary was the way to go, because there's a ton of math and stuff involved, and I think it just makes it easier to comprehend the math. So yeah. I wish I could, like, aim with this thing and shoot it real high. So I guess somehow listening to the math makes it a little bit easier to comprehend than reading it. But I've enjoyed it. It's actually, I've only done like 1 or 2 other audiobooks. I just read the rest. I don't know if it's like a pride thing, but maybe I just find myself like wondering, like my mind wandering a lot more whenever I'm listening to an audiobook. So I end up having to just rewind. I've had to make a pretty conscious effort with this book to, like, focus solely on what I'm listening to. Whew. Something about, you know, not retaining the information as much. Okay, let's see if I can... We're going to put this... You know what? Let's see if I can put it right there. And then maybe these logs will shoot under that little hole. Yeah, let me know what other audiobooks you guys recommend. This one, the voice actor's been pretty good on it. I think they initially thought that he was going to do the voice of one of the main characters of the movie. They ended up finding someone else, but it's good. You know, as terms of, like, was it my favorite movie of all time, Project Hail Mary? Like, no, but It was a lot of fun. If you're comparing it to Interstellar, I would recommend that you don't. Interstellar is just like Interstellar is just like much more serious situation. So, like Interstellar is a great movie, and it's just very, very serious. The stakes kind of are equally as high in both movies, but they just don't feel quite as high as in Interstellar. But it was really good. It was a fun. You know what? I should probably check on these logs before I go toss them all up there. It was a good watch either way. And if you go in completely blind, like it was weird, you know, not knowing what it was about. But so yeah, did that on. Woo. Okay, so I threw a couple logs up here. I guess, man, they really go flying. I had to get Kelvin to maybe just pick these up while he's down here. Where's old Kelv? Kelvin! Oh my gosh, guys. I never switched. I'm so sorry. Oh no, thank you so much for... I don't know how I didn't notice that. Thank you so much. You guys are just getting to see my pretty mug this whole time, dude. If you were on a horizontal format, I know some of you guys in TikTok are watching vertically, but I have a separate screen whenever we first launch the live that where I'm a little bit bigger and my game screen is smaller, and I left that on, so people have just been looking at my beautiful face in big time TV. But thank you for shouting that out. All right, Kelvin. We need you to freaking get us some logs, man. I need you to fill the hole there. I actually don't want him to chop down a bunch of trees, because the last few times he's been chopping down trees, he's been ruining my freaking fence. So I kind of just want him to pick the ones up I send up here. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit with old Kelvin. That bridge looks awesome, man. It just looks like it's floating. Big old long rope bridge. So we're going to send some logs up that way. Oh no, dude. We're going to send some logs up that way from down here. I've got a ton of logs up here. And then we'll keep building across. The only downside, like, to building this bridge is I can only run logs from one side of it, because I can't get logs up through the watchtower. Probably poor planning on my part, but so it just means, like, as we get closer to the end of the bridge, it takes longer and longer to run across. I tried to night V it across the bridge, but that did not work. So we're just gonna grind it out, I guess. And then once we get bridge to the tower, we'll go from the tower over there. But one step at a time. One baby step at a time. Savage Country Girl, thank you for the follow, guys. Followers do mean that I will eat this big bag of warheads that I've been trying to get rid of. Figured it'd be something nice. Let's take a look here. Dude, let's take a look. So if you want the backstory again, I wanted to order a small bag of warheads because I thought it'd be funny to give to my wife. My dog also wants them, but instead I accidentally ordered a very large bag of warheads. I have no reason to eat these naturally, so any followers we get on well, thank you for the support. I'll make sure and give you a follow back. But any followers we get on on the purple, red, or whatever, who knows the color of these freaking apps, and green apps, we do eat a warhead. And my mouth kind of like hurts, like my jowls. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. They're tough, dude. Warheads. This black cherry one, pretty good though. Oh. Man, I move it. I try and move it like... I try and move it. God, I can hardly think. I try and move it to the side of my cheek, but it's just a shout. It's just as sour. Woo! Well, thank you for the follow, guys. We are everywhere that you can. You have to turn on mods to get the rope bridge that far. Yeah. Yeah, I downloaded a mod that's just called Extended Rope Bridge. I try and keep the mods to the minimum unless they help me like do something I want to do like this. So, you know, Warhead's really missed out on the what's it called? The slogan, first they're sour, then they're sweet. You know what I'm saying? That's really, I don't know which came first though, guys. Warheads or Sour Patch Kids? I feel like it'd be Sour Patch Kids, but dude, I remember Warheads from a long time ago as a kid. I don't remember Sour Patch Kids as a kid. I don't remember being a kid with Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, we are streaming everywhere that you can stream. And I just created a Discord too. If you're interested, I'll drop the invites in the chat. I feel like Warheads were older. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I feel like they were too. I just don't, like, in no way, shape, or form remember Sour Patch Kids as a kid. Maybe I just didn't have them. Maybe, like, the only reason we were eating Warheads is because we thought it was funny, you know, like, to watch your friend make silly faces like I just did. But, yeah. Yeah, I got my own server. Just started. I'll have to copy the let me copy the invite. I think I'm out of likes. I just started it not too long ago, so don't judge on the number here. Let me post this server in here. Okay, expires. Let's just do this. Good deal. Oh no, this chat's in read-only mode. Hold on, guys. 1 second. 1 second, dude. Let me post it in here. There you go. Honestly, maybe you're the right person to go to then. Discord's relatively new to me, so... Well, it's not new. I've used it before, but running a server is relatively new, so... You got any tips or something, dude? Just holler at me, man. But, you know, I want to... there's actually, you know, there's a lot of people that play this game. So I like to keep the community going. Yeah. The Warheads really last a long time after the sour is gone. The sour lasts for like 30 to 45 seconds. I've eaten a lot of them in the last couple of weeks. Once the sour's gone, hang around for a while. Guys, we should be able to easily finish this today. I usually stream for 1 or 2 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm low-key kind of waiting for a guy to get back to me about a marketplace item. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you were here, I I know I'm getting old because I'm excited to get some lawn tools from someone off Marketplace. Because it's grass growing season, baby. It is grass growing season. Grass mowing season, grass growing season. I used to hate mowing my lawn, then I think I just tricked myself to liking it by trying to make it look as good as possible, but maybe it's just a fact of life. Yeah, for sure. Send me the invite as well. You can send it to me in the Discord link if you want. I'll join them all, baby. I've also been thinking about running a different game, but I'm just not sure what game I would want to play. I guess I could always play the original Forest. I don't know. Someone suggested the new Resident Evil, which I haven't played. I thought someone was running up behind me. I haven't played a Resident Evil since. Oh yeah, dude, you should. The game's great. I'm like, obviously, there's a lot of fun building aspects. The story's pretty fun. I liked playing. I liked playing on like normal settings the first time around. It really like forces you to learn a lot of the gaming mechanics, because the only thing that's a bummer is you're just always having to eat and like survive, you know, like the game is intended to. But yeah, I think maybe I will try the new Resident Evil. I haven't played Resident Evil since the freaking GameCube. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll do that. It'll be fun to watch. Maybe you guys will have fun watching me jump or something if it's scary. Also thought about, I started playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater remake. I was a huge Snake Eater fan, like Metal Gear Solid fan back in the day. Or in the day, I still am, I guess. And I only played like a couple hours of it before I started streaming. I never streamed the Metal Gear Solid game, so I thought about maybe playing that over stream. But, you know, I want to find something that people like and enjoy to watch and whatnot. No, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm a big old idiot, dude. I don't know why I thought throwing those at the bridge was just gonna make them just stay there. But whatever, man. Perfect. I'll take a look. Let me take a look at the Discord right now, guys. Just for the heck of it. There we go. Cool. Can't believe I just threw that log at the bridge thinking it was going to break. Kelly, if you're still on, do you know what these towers are for? Is this a teleporter? Have we talked about this? I have no idea what they're for. I built one. It'd be nice if they could teleport logs. Maybe I should try building another one. Maybe once we get the house built over yonder, then we will try teleporting. Oh, dude. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I'm just not paying attention. So you get in like, you get in this freaking mode where you're just, it's so monotonous building this bridge that I'm just throwing logs at it thinking it's gonna go in. I'm also tired, you guys. I woke up, like I said, today I went to the gym for the first time in like, I don't know, the better part of a year. I'm not a huge gym guy, but getting older, want to lose a couple lbs, and thought I'd go back, but man, my body's hurting. Body's hurting, dude. Yeah, I like to go early in the morning. I don't know why. I'm not like necessarily an early riser. Like I'll sleep till 8 or 9 in the morning easily. I know that's not sleeping late, but I'll sleep till 9 or 10 too, depending on how late I stayed up the night before. But there's something about just going to the gym in the morning and getting it out of the way. Then like, I don't know, not looking forward to it all day. Let me make sure my Discord stuff is up too. There we go. Cool. Yeah, some people like going in the afternoon, man. I just can't bring myself to do it, dude, because I just want to get that stuff over with. Sorry, am I crunching up in the microphone? I'm trying to get this warhead that Savage Country Girl made us eat. Well deserved. Well deserved. It's all right. I'll like I said, there's been a few days where we've eaten 5 or 6 on a stream, and I loved every minute of it. Although I will say, after eating a handful of these bad boys, they make your tongue pretty raw. It's like a smoothie that I just didn't have all the ingredients for, and it's mediocre at best. That's the thing about going to the gym and whatnot, like... See, bro, this is what I'm saying, Kelvin. This doesn't count as getting logs by just destroying my fence, bro. Stop, dude. God dang it, this son of a gun. Oh my god. This does not count. Like, how do I get him not to do that? He didn't destroy the fence, but what he did was he cut down a tree that fell on the fence. He's done it a million times. I've watched him. Although there is a dead guy right there. Oh, that guy ran into our... Oh, building destruction? That's what I need to do. Oh, goodness, you guys. My dogs must have seen a dog. Kelvin, you go fix what you did. Put those logs down. Well, I didn't really need him to repair it as much as I needed him to fix it. What kind of dogs do I have? I have 2 little Bichons. Little Bichon white dogs. And they like to sit. I've got a window near me, and they like to sit here and bark at other dogs or kids they see. They'll just sit there all day. Wag his tail, look out the window. Okay, I don't actually need you to repair the structure, buddy. Ankle biters. Mine quit learning to bite my ankles pretty soon. But when they were puppies, it actually was kind of cute. They'd chase your feet around and grab your socks and stuff. But yeah, they learn not to do that. They learn not to do that. 4 big dogs, 2 cats, 7 chickens, dude. The name really stands out. Country girl. What kind of dogs do you have? I used to have a Great Dane back in the day. Whenever I was a kid, as my, family dog. But now my mom got another Great Dane. 2 horses, dude. That's crazy, man. I always thought having a horse would be pretty cool. I always thought having a horse would be pretty cool. I do have a Pet Pics chat channel in the Discord. So if you get some horses, man, you'll have to pop them in there. You'll have to pop them on in there. 2 German Shepherds, 1 Lab Pit Mix, 1 Lab Great Pyrenees. Holy smoked sausages. Those are some big dogs. You weren't lying. You were not lying. What kind of horses you getting? I don't really know much about horses. Besides, the horses I used to get on Red Dead Redemption. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? Oh, he's going down. Get out of here, dude. See, Kelvin, this is why you can't be knocking down my freaking... Get out of here. This is why you can't be knocking down my wall, Kelvin. Let's get this big red dude. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll just let him get himself. Go! All right, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate the join. It was good to eat some more heads. But we'll be here, like I said, every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 Central. Wednesdays at 8. However, tomorrow, guys, bad news. I most likely will not be on late. I got dinner I'm going to, so we'll see. We will see if I make it on. Kind of depends on when I get back, but I have a feeling I will not. Guys, we are almost freaking there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, I don't know, somehow build a zip line from that one to that one so we don't. Kind of ends up being funny because it defeats the purpose of the bridge. But, I just want the look of the bridge. Whoa. Guys, I stop paying attention for 2 seconds. That's what happens. That's what happens. All right. All right. I wonder what happened to Kelvin. He ran away, dude. He must have gotten real scared. Kelvin must have been scared. That's okay, dude. He's not one for fighting. Guys, if you've played this game before, you know there's this weird 4-arm girl that comes around. Her name is Virginia or Veronica or something weird. Actually, Virginia and Veronica are not weird names. But but for whatever reason, dude, my game glitched out. She's nowhere to be found. I've tried respawning her via a mod. She'll show up for 5 seconds and then just be long gone silvers. Y'all may be able to see my little doggy right there. Looks like she's got a toy or something she's wanting to hang on to. All right, dude. It's really only a handful of logs left. Yeah, we are going to opening day baseball game this week. I'm stoked, man. I You know, here's the thing about baseball, and I'll just be honest with it. I love it when it matters mostly. Like I do kind of struggle watching it in the middle of the season and stuff, but when it matters, like the beginning of the season, and the end of the season, playoffs, I'll watch all day long. But it's the dog days of summer. Makes it hard to watch. Eyes like a dog's eyes. You name that movie? Got eyes. Eyes like a doll's eyes. Alright, dude. How many more logs we got? I really probably should download a mod that allows me to carry logs a lot longer. Plus, I'm getting tired over here. Yeah, I tried riding Night V, but I will tell you, it does not ride very well on. It does not ride very well on these bridges. Guys, I'm gonna try and mix some. I like protein in the smoothie. I'm gonna try and mix some water in here. See if I can just chug the rest of this down. It's all foamy. Woo! Guys, that was disgusting. But I had to get it down. And it's the walk across that's so long. You know what I'm almost would be faster. Like, we'll do it since this will probably be my last run. I feel like it's almost faster if I can. I don't think I would be able to make it all the way back up there. That's the problem. No. Okay. Plus you may lose it. Okay. Not worth it. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Guys, let's go get some sleep up in here because it's getting too dark for us to see, bro. But man, I need to put a... I wish there was like a light tower or something we could put on that big tower down there. I don't know. We're definitely put at least some... We'll definitely put at least some light bulbs or lamps or something. I don't know. I feel like the light bulbs aren't nearly as bright as like the lamps. See that these are the light bulbs. I guess those are pretty bright. I don't know. I feel like fire would look cooler. That's just my personal opinion. But I didn't lock the doors again. I bet someone's up in here. Ugh! Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Worm guy. No, don't you jump at me. Get out of here. Oh. Leg guy, dude. The old leg clicker. Oh, man. Dude, that katana's something else, though. As soon as you get that... Once you get that katana, you can really do some damage. Although, man, I'm low on the old armor. I've got a bunch over there, but... Alright, let's get back to sleep, dude. We need to be night, daytime. Be woken up by no more bad dudes. Alright. Well, we thirsty, we're hungry. What's going on here? Boiled meat. Dang it, I'm out. I've always got cooked meat, I guess. Boil some more water, I suppose. Oh, see, I locked this door, but maybe I didn't lock the other door. That's what got me. Get out of here. Get that crap out of my face, man. I don't want to see it. Whoa. Alright. Water, that's the name of the game. It's funny to me that you can't drink the vodka. It's really missed opportunity to be able to drink the vodka. But it, like, you know, skews your perception or something. You can make Molotov cocktails, that's what it's for. We've got plenty of those. You know what's another funny glitch is that this rock just, for whatever reason, keeps popping on this table. Just popping right on that table. Actually, let's see if we can, get out of here, bird! This stuff's taking forever to dry. I know, I think you can put fires under them and they'll make it like dry quicker. Just boil that for now. Okay. Let's keep working on this bridge to Terabithia. We've almost got it. The sushi steam achievement yet. What is the sushi steam achievement? I must know. I'm a sucker for getting the achievements. Or is it cheating if you tell me? Oh, by eating raw fish, yeah. I've actually eaten raw fish and raw beef so many times. Because I click it thinking that I'm putting it in the pot, but really when you click it, you just eat it. Alright, dude, we're talking maybe like 10 more logs or something. God, it just seems like there's got to be a faster way, but no, dude, we just got to trek all along this bridge. What is wrong? Look at that house right there. She's beautiful. I was petting my doggy. She came in here with her toy. Well, Kelvin, did you get stuck out there, big dog? Look at him. Need some help, buddy? I realized for some reason he struggles opening this gate. What's his deal, man? What's your deal, dude? Come on, bruh. Come on, bro. Let's go. I don't even know where you're going. I can hardly see that. I'm like 97% sure that he can open gates, but I've personally never seen it either. Oh, I don't need him to build. I need him to get. Go on, get. Oh, my goodness. Follow me, Kelvin. Come on, Kelvin. Get on in here. I guess I'll leave this gate open for him. There's no really harm in that. No really any harm. Why don't you get logs and fill the holder. I'm going to send some more logs up here, buddy, so you don't even have to go chop down a tree. In fact, don't go chopping down no trees, buddy. I'll send them right up this way. Gregory, thanks for the follow, my guy. Thanks for the follow. We're just hanging on here, building big old bridges. Building big bridges. Man, she is getting lengthy. Load us up so we don't have to make any more trips down here. Yeah, I'd probably say about 10 logs left or so. Alright, that'll do us for sure. That'll do us good. Guys, I need a new chair. I need a new chair up in here. Alright. Yeah, gather all those logs, Kelvin. Gather them up. I wonder if you can, like... Oh, no, you can't. I couldn't remember if you could build some sort of railing or something. Wait. Wonder what that did. You think that built it at the end? If it did, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah, I think that may have built onto it. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, you guys. We've been doing all this for nothing. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, dude? Dude, I could have been done with this hours and hours ago. That is hilarious. My goodness. Alright, let me show you what happened. Let me just show you. If you just look like this, I think it just adds them on, dude. It adds them on to the end of the bridge. So like I didn't need to be running across this bridge this whole time. I don't know if that's like a glitch or what. This is so funny. Is it adding it on? It added it on down there when I did it closer. I don't need the camera. Let's see if I can see it with my binoculars. I can't really see. Let's do a couple more and then we'll see if it's done. I guess good to know for the next bridge, but this is by far the longest bridge. Oh, dude. Not that I haven't minded just running. At least we figured it out now because this would, well, legitimately is the longest time now that it's the farthest. Okay, let's do a couple more. I just want to make sure I'm not like wasting these, but I'm pretty sure it's going towards the end. Kelvin. All right. Okay, actually now I don't know. Is it? It was definitely doing it when I was close, but now that it's not close, I wonder if it's not doing it anymore. Well, we'll just pop some more logs. What's it gonna hurt? Let's pop like 6 more logs. So I feel like that is what would cover it. It didn't really look like it. They were attaching, but I just don't know where else the logs would be going. So we're just gonna check. I think we may have found the found a nice little bridge hack, dude. That's insane. So much wasted time. Maybe, though. I'm still not 100% sure this is working. These logs could just be going right into the abyss. Right into the abyss. whining because she wants someone to play with her toy. Goodness gracious. She'll get plenty of playtime after this. Alright, let me add like 2 or 3 more logs and let's see what this is doing, if anything. Oh, that makes me think that it's done because I can't add any more. Let me look. Alright, let's just look, dude. Doggy, that was close. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, double wow, you guys. Yeah, I do have my glider on a hotkey. It took me about falling 10 different times to figure that out, but she's lengthy. Now we just got to build one from here all the way to there, but that'll be... Actually, we need to build it from there going to here. Well, that'll be a lot easier to do now knowing that there's like a hack for it, I guess. Well, cool, guys. So now what we need to do is build like some sort of zip line situation, you know? Problem is it's really hard for me to get logs up there. In fact, I kind of have to throw them up. I guess I could always run them across, but... Let's throw a couple logs that way and see what happens. So what we're trying to do, you guys, is build... We built the bridge. We're going to try and build like a adjacent zip line. I'm thinking... something pretty simple. You know what I mean? Like... something like right. I mean, honestly, even just like that, you know, one log across. Let's do that. You know, let me just... I guess we'll just run this all the way across. Let's make sure this bridge... We haven't run the full length of the bridge yet anyways. Plus I need to find another... I'll need to find another zip line rope. Actually, I'll just take one. I'm tripping. Thanks for the likes, Landon. Appreciate it, buddy. Can you ask Kelvin to finish a rope bridge for you? I don't know. That's a good thought, too. I like when Kelvin finishes certain structures, and then other times the guy just takes too long for my taste. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this. Let's ride her across, baby. Okay. We have to make one more trip around the bridge. Just like that. And this will show us how exactly how long the bridge is. So, I guess that's cool. There's really no use for that, but I really want this to just, like, look like... I just want to have... almost look like... I don't know what I want to look like. Maybe I should have put the thing here. Alright. We gotta make sure... our legs don't hit the bridge. That is good, but it is a little scary. Let's ride it back. Wonder what happens. I just need to make sure whenever I land somewhere that I'm not like falling off. No, pretty good. It kind of feels like there should be like a launching pad or something. I don't know. Maybe not a launching pad, but like a landing pad. So I just feel like when you land right here, It's a little sketch. But whatever. Let's leave it for now. And while we do that, we can... let's tear down a lot of this stuff because I don't need it anymore. This was all scaffolding to build. And we'll build a top area right here. Or like a backing, I don't know. Maybe we'll enclose this whole thing, to be honest with you. Landon, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, man. We're gonna keep on. See, I think it'd actually be kind of cool if we enclose this whole thing. Oh, I realize I can't get rid of that guy, which is fine. We'll actually put this log right here. To be honest, really what I want to do is enclose this whole tower. But, dude, I don't know if I've got that in me. I would probably have to use a mod or something. It would just take so many logs. But it would look really cool when we were done. So, I'll think about it. I will certainly think about it. You know, I got rid of... what am I trying to say here? I got rid of this zip line, but it was a good place for me to throw logs to. So maybe I'll run one back. Actually, hold on. Before I do all this nonsense. Am I out of zip lines? Or am I just stuck here now? Ooh. Yeah, I definitely need to build some railing and stuff. Okay, I do have zipline stuff. Zipline rope. There we go. Some real epic music. Some real epic zipline music. Tell you what, I really wish I could do is... Oh, no. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. I just think if I throw logs... Obviously, if I put logs on this rider zip line, they'll just go flying off the tower. So we'll put it on the corner piece. I may honestly low-key build like a, I feel like I need to build just a platform right there. Let's even see if that is possible. Let's even see if that is possible, you guys. Small platform. No, you were right there, dude. Come on. Maybe they don't go that high. Dying for this game to come to PS5. I know, man. I'm kind of shocked. They just announced the third one. I cannot believe that it's not out for any console. It's not like it's like some crazy game. It's pretty easy, you know? But it's a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. Oh, is the first one out on console? I've never looked. I wonder if I can build a platform on top of a platform. Let's do one platform at a time. Actually, it makes more sense to build a tall platform, and then if we need to build another platform on that, we will build. I didn't even actually know that the first Sons of the Forest was for, they had put on console. I never played it. I never played the first one. I feel like a phony. You're a great big phony. I want to, though. I've thought about it. Oh my... Where's that log? Oh, right there? Okay, I'll accept that. I thought that was going all the way to the bottom of the... whatchamacallit. Oh no, guys. The lights went off. I've got them on a automation that I haven't changed. And I need to. Because they go off about 6:25 every day. Also got a stream deck coming my way. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited. Alright. I'm getting kind of sidetracked. That my other goal is to send logs back that way so I can enclose the top. Look, see? Look, dude. Look, dude, the guy's just non-stop with this. He's just non-stop with it. One fence after another. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. It ends up making my wall look all crappy. Whatever. Whatever. Kelvin and his wall busting. Yeah, I am gonna explore playing a different kind of game. Scary game or something, maybe. Maybe play Resident Evil or something. That's what was suggested to me. I also need to look when the third one and the third version of this game comes out. Yeah, I know he's free labor. I shouldn't ask too much of him. Shouldn't ask too much of the guy. At least he's getting us logs. Now let's see if I can build a platform on this platform. I sure can't. I sure can. I wonder if I could have built my tower that way. Tower of power. Probably not. Probably not. But I may be able to build... I could, most likely, it would take a lot of logs, build something next to my tower of that size if I ever wanted to expand the tower, make the base at the top bigger. Come on, quit that nonsense. Guess we'll take some meds, man. I ain't trying to fall and get hurt, dude. I ain't trying to fall and get hurt, man. Whenever I was building that tower way out there, almost died quite a few times. Upgrading to a new PC this weekend. Stoked to play this game again. Haven't played any of the updates. So, have you played The Forest? Or have you played this one specifically, or have you just played The Forest? I'm actually relatively new to this game. Probably only, you know, like 6 months in or something. So, I wonder if there was there like a big jump from... Beat Forest and Sons of Forest, but Sons of Forest was at launch. Oh. How was the, like, how do you think the... I don't know, like, how big the patch releases were. Wish I could aim. Massive changes. Okay. That's exciting, dude. Yeah, I saw they announced for the third one, but I don't know if it's got a release date. Maybe the fall or something. More caves, better endings. Yeah, we actually haven't even finished the main story on this one. We've just been getting buck wild, building waterfall houses and towers and bridges. We've gotten pretty far though. I think we're probably like 85% of the way through the story. Yeah, dude. The Waynard, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the likes. The it doesn't look like a forest game. Yeah, I like it from the aspect that like they're kind of going out on a limb to make it different, you know. But I am a little nervous because like I don't know, just like how are they gonna make this game an alien game? Like the whole point of it is like surviving on a human island. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I on one hand I do enjoy that they are like putting themselves out there. Wait, I don't need that. But on the other hand, I'm a little nervous how it's going to look. No, I never played the first game. We were just talking about that earlier. Maybe something I need to try in the near future. Oh no, my dogs are getting barky on me. They must see a dog walking around the corner. I want to play it. I've watched a couple streamers play it. It looks like fun. But I'd be concerned with the building mechanics. I guess like playing for the story is obviously what I would do. Play for the story, man. Oh. Okay. So we can't really encase that area, but we can encase this area. Guys, I already know what this is going to turn into. This is going to turn into me closing in this whole thing. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been a ride. I've done it mostly natural. The only mods I have are a couple mods like to extend this bridge, rope bridge. Yeah, man. Thanks for the follow, dude. What kind of PC are you building? I can't remember if you said you were building or buying a pre-built. I built the one I have a couple years ago, and she's held up pretty well. It's crazy how like quickly your cards and stuff become outdated. I think I built this in 21. Whew. And yeah, it's been fun though, man. Like the stuff you can do on a built PC is great. It doesn't really give me any problems. Nice, dude. Dude, the GPUs are they're big now. Even mine, like I have a full-size case, and I feel like my full-size case is hardly big enough to fit my GPU. I have a 3-fan GPU, 6700 series, which it's like the equivalent of a 3070 Ti. But it's been good. I mean, if I was going to upgrade anything, I've got a Ryzen 9. And I kind of am kicking myself a little bit. Because back in the day, I bought 2... So I've got 4 slots for RAM. I bought 2 16... Look, dude, look at Kelvin's going across the... He's going across the bridge. Oh, that's awesome, man. I can't believe Kelvin's going across this bridge. Yeah, yeah, I can't remember what I said. Oh, yeah, Ryzen 9. Also, I bought my freaking GPU, like in the height of the GPU shortage. But anyways, I'm kicking myself because I bought 32 gigs. I have 32 gigs of RAM, but it's only taking up 2 slots. So I have 2 16s, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy 2 16s later. But the problem is, RAM is extremely, extremely expensive right now, and it's not going to be getting cheaper anytime soon. If you really want to know, oh, I don't got that money, bro. Micron, like the main creator of consumer grade RAM. Although I guess I really haven't looked at RAM prices. I just heard they were getting expensive. Maybe. So Micron, the main they're like the main builder of consumer grade RAM. Micron's building multiple new fabrication plants in the United States. And there's only a handful of fabs that build chips and stuff like that. Samsung has one, Intel has one, and Micron's building one. So they're building this huge, like, fab center out in Boise. But the thing is they are bailing on the consumer grade market, RAM market, and they're just making RAM for tech companies. So that's why it's getting so expensive, is because the main builder of RAM, which was Micron, essentially was like, yeah, we get way more money selling RAM to companies like freaking OpenAI or Meta or whoever for their data centers. Yeah. And that's why all the consumer stuff is expensive, is because they've just bailed on consumers, because it's way better profit margins for them to build, for their own thing. Dang it. Son of a gun, you guys. I was really excited because I was trying to buy a lawn tool on Marketplace and someone beat me to it. They're relaunching the 3060s. I mean, that's what mine is the equivalent of. It's a 6700. It's not a NVIDIA. It's an AMD. But, it works pretty well. My only downfall really is I'm running like on a 49-inch screen. And I feel like everyone who gets a 49-inch screen says this, but I kind of regret the ultra-wide monitor. It looks sick, but the ultra-wide monitor does take like a lot of resources. It does take a lot of resources. Yeah. Oh, my dog's going. They must have found another dog to chase. Yeah, I like AMD in general. Their Ryzen was great, but yeah, we'll see what happens with NVIDIA, man. Everyone's bailing on the old consumer. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Well, feel free, dude. I have a Discord channel. I don't mind posting in the channel. If you ever want to hop in there, you feel free to send pics of the setup. No, I'd love to get a new graphics card just for the heck of it. I just don't really need it. Thanks, brother. I'll post the let me post the link here in the chat. I think it'll post in the chat. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it. We're brand new. We just started that Discord, so you'll be one of a handful of people. But she's growing. We added a couple people today. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's cool, dude. What do you let me ask you this. What is your editing, or not editing, but your mixing software of choice? Is it Pro Tools? Is it Logic? I'm guessing if you're running a PC, it's probably either Pro Tools or Ableton. maybe even like, what's the other one called? Fruity Loops. I don't know if Fruity Loops is still around, honestly. Ableton Live, yeah. My brother is a musician as well. He's a drummer, but he has like a studio here where we live. And he, I can't remember what he used to use. I think back in the day when he was first starting out, he used Logic, but he's like, yeah, it's either Ableton or Pro Tools is like the professional program. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a drummer, man. He's good. He's played some pretty cool gigs. Ah, drummer. Yeah, I love watching my brother play. He just actually feel bad for him. He just had to get ACL surgery. So I was talking to him the other day. He's like, "Hey, I'm just learning. Not really learning. I mean, he already knows how to hit his bass pedal with his left foot, but just like, you know, trying to learn to drum without his right foot at all. Till the old ACL heals up." What is that? Heard someone roaming around, dude. Is someone behind me, or is that like a little squirrel? I think it was like a little squirrel. Let's pop a few things. Yeah, guys, we are also on all other streaming platforms too. If you ever feel like watching full screen. Yeah, Drummer. Whenever you get this Sons of the Forest. Get your PC and get Sons of Forest on it, man. It's a blast. Thanks, man. Yeah, he'll be all right. I think he was hurting mentally more than he was physically, but yeah, like it's like making you stop your stuff, but I think he's doing good. I don't even know, really. He doesn't know how he tore it, but torn ACL, and he's gonna keep on rocking, dude. Yeah, yeah. He was a little bit down. I said, dude, you're a good enough drummer. Just figure out how to play just as well with your left foot only. He's like, yeah, you're right. That's what you gotta do, man. You just gotta figure it out sometimes. What, Kelvin? Alright, gangstas. I ain't gonna lie. We are gonna hop. My favorite band is the Ghost Inside. Drummer lost his right leg above the knee in 2014. That's just like what's his name from freaking, what is it? John Bon Jovi only has one arm. I can't remember the drummer's name. Yeah, he only drums with one arm after he got in a wreck in his Ferrari all those years ago. And he's been doing good ever since. Yeah, you know, I think mentally it's probably just so tough right in the beginning to lose a limb like that, especially when it's like your profession. But one of those things, you just got to kick yourself out of it. Obviously, so easy for me to say. And, oh no. Hold on. Come on. No! Dude. So I should have just hopped off when I said I was going to. That's okay. I'll just get out of here. Yeah, I can't even imagine either. I mean, it would be just tough, dude. And for the ones that can dig themselves out of it and keep doing what they love and have to find a way around it. I just respect them that much more because physically they've got the talent probably to be able to do something, but I'm just mentally it's got to be just impossible. All right, let's head back up to the old crib. Wasn't planning on falling all the way down. That bridge is looking good though, guys. We are looking good. Man, I'm just barely making it up. Yeah, dude, I'll send it to you in a chat. But perfect timing, because I'm also hopping off as well. Guys, I appreciate y'all hanging in. Let me switch my stuff. I appreciate y'all hanging in for the bit. We're going to hop today. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you guys too. Feel free to hang with us anytime, man. Hold on. We are on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 Central. We are on Wednesday nights at 8. Tomorrow we may not be on. I've got a dinner to go to. I don't think I'm going to be back in time. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me for today. We'll most likely be back Thursday at 5. Thursday always good streaming days. We always got quite a few people in. But anyways, y'all take it easy. And until next time, we will see y'all. Y'all hop on my Discord. I'm also on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. You can find me at NappyXP, just about anywhere. YouTube, slightly different. But other than that, man, thanks for hanging, guys. Peace.